especially if you are really in need for money, or if you really like, you're kind of like desperate.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially in moments like that where it's tough. You got to make that car
Uh,
payment. You got to pay that mortgage, that rent. And you just like low key, you're like, man, let me just take this person. But then most of the times where I did that,
yeah,
I regretted it.
it regretted it. Come on, tell me
I
about it.
regretted it
I'm
because it
telling you.
just turns into this whole thing.
Oh dang.
It turns into this whole thing. So yeah, if you try and be an entrepreneur, you have to be firm and straight up and just lay it out. They have to take it or leave it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's hard though. It's one of those things where it's yeah, it's easier said than done, you know.
yeah, for sure. No, and that's the thing. No one's even telling people who are listening that it's easy. This stuff is hard, so it's not for everybody. Now, let's talk about that for a minute. We talked about that. Are you born as an entrepreneur? Are you born with that DNA? Again, I know you want to do a little research, but I wanted to talk today, and like I want, and like it's a matter in which it's like like I don't think most people should do this. I really don't. Like I almost wouldn't advise you to because because I'm literally inviting you into mental health stress. I'm literally inviting you into mental stress, physical stress, because if your mental is stress, your physical stress. So you gotta
Yeah.
like try to balance all that. Spiritual stress. I'm inviting you into that. Like, again, as my faith, I believe you better be a Christian if you're coming in this, like,
Yeah,
because
you need God.
yeah, it's not gonna work. Like, it's not gonna work. Like, bro, like
Yeah.
don't do this to yourself. It's almost like committing suicide. If I'm being honest, if you don't have faith, it's suicide. And like it's like you about to die in every single way, emotionally, spirit, like physically. You're gonna have a horrible life.
Mhm.
So it's really like I don't think people will understand it. And again, going back to like you said, some people they'd say we're lazy because we don't want to do the normal thing. We don't want to do the typical thing. Like, why are you going that way? You're just so late. Like they consider that as nothing. You have to deal with people who consider what you're doing as nothing, as stupid, as foolish, as non-sustainable, as all these doubters and people in your ear. How do you handle negativity, by the way, G? Like, do you cut it off? Do you limit your time with those type of people? How do you handle people who are just so negative?
I try to tune them out. You got to tune them out. You have to. You have to just have tunnel
Ton
vision.
of vision.
You have to, because if you listen
Yeah.
to what they have to say, oh, you're not going to do it.
It slows you down or it destroys you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Over time, it will.
It will.
You can't listen to what negative people have to say. The reality is most of them are negative because they know deep down they can't handle it.
They
So,
can't handle it. Exactly.
so they're, yeah, you got to tune them out. You just can't have that in your life. You really can't, you know. Mm-mm. But yeah, some people do say like being like, yeah, I've had moments where people kind of say certain things, but I'm like, all right, bet.
Gary V, as a guy I follow a lot, he said he would have people like that would come up to him and say that type of stuff. He would say he would be like, all right, see you in 6 years, mother. Like he would talk about he would just kind of just like, I see you in 6 years, like, and he's right. Because then you get people who are miserable with what they do, who never took the leap to try something that they were passionate about.
Exactly. Those are the same people that live with regrets.
Regrets.
What if I
What?
would have done this? What if I would have opened this business? What if I would have done this and done that? So I rather not live with regret. Yeah, sure, we have our struggles a little bit, but I still love what I do. I love what I do. Like, no, I would not change it for the world. I love doing this.
And
So,
you got to protect it. Like I said, it's like a baby. Like you got to
oh
protect it.
yeah.
You got to protect your passion.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
got to
you gotta
protect
be
it.
careful who you open up to.
Who you open? I'm telling you.
Yeah, you don't got to tell everybody about your business.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are some people that will literally just suck the life out of you. It's crazy. Like they call those type of people, there's a term for them. They're called like energy like vampires. So
I've
they're
heard
like,
that. Yeah.
yeah, like sucking the energy out of you. Sucking all that positivity, confidence. It's dumb, but you know.
Yeah. No, you're
Yeah.
right. You're right. Like, I'm the same as you. I just I tune them out, or I just altogether I quarantine them. Like COVID, I quarantine them. Like literally I treat them like COVID. It's like I don't want to. Where is it? Oh no, I got it. I can't be there. Or if it's people that I have to hang around, okay, I'll hang around you, but I'll hang around you for 2 minutes. I'll hang around you for 3 minutes, 5 minutes. It used to be an hour. It's 10 minutes now. Like it's no, like you're not about to sit here and because I literally have seen it within my own self. If I'm around
Mhm.
negative people and things like that, I literally start to slow down. My thoughts start to get more jumbled. But then the moment I hang around positive people, man, everything's starting to kind of function. I'm starting to kind of get. It's like wow, like you see the difference. There's a huge difference.
Definitely.
Huge difference. So I feel like you have to be. I feel like in a sense you got to be tenacious. You got to be vicious. It's like if you come at me, I'll bite you. Like come at me, I'll bite you. Like it's like like don't come at me with this stuff because I'm on a mission, and
Yeah.
you either move, you either get on board or get out of the way. That's how I see it, or you're gonna get ran over.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just what you have to have. People label people like us as like very narrow minded. You don't want to listen. You don't. You're not. You're so bent on what you want. Or you're so boring. You're always in your room. You're always doing this. You're always doing that. You're so boring. Okay, let me be boring. Let me be boring. I'm fine. Like it's like you never want to do anything. You never this and that. Yeah, but you don't have the responsibilities I have.
Hmm.
You know, like I'm literally changing people's lives with these freaking groups. I'm literally saving
Yeah.
possibly I'm helping save certain lives, like physical lives, because some people are wanting to, you know, off themselves, but your freaking mental health group provided them a safe space to talk. It's like you don't understand the impact I'm having because you're sitting behind a freaking desk. Like you're not doing what I'm doing. We're different. We're very different.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people don't think about the impact.
No,
They don't think
no,
about it. But there's so much,
no.
even me, like it like it's so heartwarming to hear like clients talk about like how I
Come
help
on.
them.
I see you We post. I know.
Like it literally like warms my heart like so much. It's just the best feeling ever. It's the best feeling ever. And there are some former clients that I still hang out with, like outside. I hung out with
Wow.
one of them like not that long ago.
Let's go.
Like they're former clients, they're not training with me anymore, but we've built like I've built such a bond with some people. It's like, how can we just say goodbye and like not talk to each other ever again? Like, no, we have to keep hanging out. Let's hang out.
Because it was never
Like,
about the money. It was never about the money.
yeah, exactly. Like, it's never about that, like the bond you build with people. So that's another reason why I love what I do, because I know earlier I obviously was showing frustration because I spend a lot of time with my clients. But when, things go smoothly, I love it because let's say I train for someone for 6 months, I build a bond. Like we just get along so well. Like, how am I just
Mm-hmm.
gonna be with you for 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
we're
Mm-hmm.
naturally gonna like build a bond and like get
Yeah.
along so well. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And I love that. I love the fact that I can hang out with former clients and just be cool. Like,
Mm.
and I don't take it personal that they're not training with me anymore. Like, it's all good.
It's all good.
It's all good. Like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's the
I
best
feel you.
feeling ever.
I feel you. I feel
Yeah.
you. You know, you just sent me a message about the fitness group this morning, like talking about how you just, thank you for being a part. Like that makes you that is such a great feeling.
Mhm.
Even if it's just one person, you were the first person, or like you weren't the first person. I gotta give it to Shirley, but you were the first person who kind of stayed in it, and you stayed in it for a long time, a long period of time, and you were there with me. Shirley was there in the beginning, but then she didn't really get to taste like all of it. I was just
Yeah.
getting everything up, but you got in there. You were the first person who got in there and was just like, you actually got to taste the rhythm of it, and you got the, you would show me that appreciation every time. Like I was waiting for you to just want to quit. I was low key like, man, any day now. Like, I was like,
But you see why though? Because I was doing my own business as well. So I understood. I
that's
get it.
crazy.
Like
Wow.
it wasn't like weird to me. It was just like, yeah, it'll take time.
That's crazy.
You
That's
know what I
crazy.
mean?
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
most people won't. They can't
Yeah.
like understand that because we want it now. We want to get paid now. And
Hmm.
don't get me wrong, I get it. You know, we're all trying to survive. It's expensive to live
Hmm.
at this point. Like, I get it. You know, don't
Hmm.
get me wrong. I truly get it.
Hmm.
But good things comes to those who wait.
Yo.
Hmm. I always say that.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
And it's only getting better. It's only getting better.
Hmm.
Good things come to those who wait, but it's only getting better.
Yeah. Definitely.
It's getting better. So again, I had to get this out. I know you just wrapped up your walk and whatnot, and I know you got to
I'm just
transition
gonna
and do
move
your
over
things.
here.
Yeah, but this is just what I want people to know. I wanted to do calls like this. And I wanted to do this call specifically because I think people just think entrepreneurship is just this easy thing that everybody can do. You don't have to change. You don't have to be someone that's different. You don't have to become a different person. You can still be the same person that you are and do the same things that you do, and not, you can spend 5-10 minutes a week on your passion and or whatever you're trying to build, and it'll grow. Oh, it's like,
Yeah, no.
it's like no, you know, this is hard. You will be humbled. You will have moments where your character is tested. You're tested. If you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
you will have
Yeah.
moment. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a whole nother call. That's a whole nother like.
Yeah, because like how we mentioned earlier, you're sacrificing time. And sometimes you have to do what you gotta do and make it work.
And your
So
significant other.
I give you major props because I don't like I'm single, like I don't have anyone like, depending on me to like give them time or like,
Mhm.
So I give you major props because right now I feel like I start to stress out. So I can only imagine how it is for you. Like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah, no, but when you have someone that understands.
It's definitely a lot easier, of course. It's only hard if they don't understand and if they start giving you problems.
Yes. And to be honest, this journey can end relationships. It can end
Definitely.
relationships.
Yeah, for sure.
you
Yeah,
know
you both definitely have to be on the same page. Because if not, oh yeah, no,
it's not gonna
no.
work.
Yeah, you both got to have that entrepreneur mindset. You have to.
And if the other one doesn't want to be an entrepreneur, they have to at least respect it. They have to know.
Yes.
I'm okay being a 9 to 5. I'm okay to being an employee. Okay, that's fine. But you have to respect the grind of your other person who will need this amount of time.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's really, a journey that's not for the faint of heart. It's not just this journey where you're just sitting here and there's butterflies and rainbows. Like, no, there is freaking hell. There's fire and brimstone. Like it's freaking fire and brimstone. Like you're running through fire trying to get out of freaking hell. Like, I'm serious. It's like, bro, like you have those late nights, early mornings. You have those nights where you can't really sleep because you're sitting here thinking about this, or you have those lonely nights, those moments where you're lonely, everybody's out partying, sending pictures and stuff, and you're just like, yeah, man, looks great. It looks great. It looks great. Looks like you're having fun over there, When you're dealing with other stuff that you have to do, which
Mhm.
is why it has to be a passion. You gotta love what you do.
Yeah,
You got
definitely.
you gotta love what you do. So I'm encouraging and I implore anybody who is trying to be or wanting to desire this form of lifestyle to choose passion over money. Passion of Many people jump into it. I want to make quick bucks. I want to make the fastest thing
Mhm.
possible. Tell me where I can do. Tell me how I can make 10,000 and 10,000 a month. That's what I'm looking for.
Mhm.
It's like, you idiot. Then it's not for you. Go back to it. Go back. Like, I'm serious. Go. You idiot. Go back to a job. Like, stop.
No, it's true. I've seen in my own in the private gym I train at, I've seen trainers literally like one trainer, she was hired, she quit like 3 days later because she didn't see a client coming
Oh,
in, one client.
wow.
So because of that, she was like, well, I don't have a client yet. It's been
Three
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 days.
days, bro. I'm sorry, but that made me want to like
But hey, but there are a lot of people like that, and it's like, yeah, I remember when I first started, thankfully, my friend, she was actually my first client.
mm-hmm.
So thankfully, she wanted me to train her, help her kind of get in the right mindset for her fitness goals. And then eventually, like, but even then, it's not like I got one client, the next week. No, I think it was like 3 weeks later, I got another one. And then maybe like 3 weeks later, another one. And then like, it's just, it's very, again, there are some months where you're booming. There are some months where you're
That's
not.
right. You're not.
You don't get any clients, and that's how it is. It's really how it is. It's not for everyone for sure. And it's unfortunate to see that, because it's like, damn, if you would have waited like a month, she
Yo,
like 1 month, she definitely got in a
yo.
client in 1 month.
Can you
But
imagine? Can you imagine where people's lives are now? People who probably could have, if they would have waited like an extra 5 days, can you imagine? They probably would have been like a millionaire right now doing their passion, doing what they love. Because they couldn't wait, because they had lack of patience, because they didn't have humility. They're freaking sitting at a job that they hate. And it's like, man, I can't, that stuff is too hard. I'll never do that again. Whoever tries to do that is stupid. But now they're sitting there miserable doing something that they hate, when in fact, if they had waited that extra week, that extra month, that extra 2, 3 months, they could have been doing what they love, making a living, being able to sustain off of what. Do you know how many people are probably walking around doing like right now? Like, oh my good, that's scary. That's scary.
I can never.
Oh man, bro.
Yo, I'm just being honest.
This gonna be this gonna be the first snippet. This gonna be the first snippet. She said, "I could never. I could never." Like, you had such conviction there. I was
I
like,
know.
"Oh man, no, yeah, 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 no, yeah,
It's true though. Like
yeah,
I
yeah."
really, I can't, now that I've gotten a taste of
Taste.
how it is to run my own business, make my own schedule.
Make your
And
own money. Make money out of something you created. You created that.
yeah, make something out of you created, something that you like, combining a hobby with a passion and an income, a career all together is the best thing ever. Once I got a taste, I mean, unless if I'm really struggling, I'll get another job. But if I'm not, I won't. I'm sorry, you know, I won't. I'll try my best to
Yeah,
avoid
try
it.
my best to avoid it. Yeah.
But even then, I get it. You gotta do what you gotta do
You gotta
sometimes.
do what you gotta do. Yeah.
Yeah, but like ultimately, like to stay there, no, I
Or
just
some
can't.
and some people go back to the jobs because they just want the prestige. They don't want to look they want to look more prestigious. It sounds better being a freaking doctor rather than a personal trainer. Like I don't want that. I'd rather be a nurse. I'd rather have that title. I'd rather have title of some. I don't want to be a personal trainer. What do I look like telling people I'm a personal trainer? That looks like they don't even like how that sounds. So they'd rather go back to something they hate because they want to
Yeah,
look. They want to please people that they hate. Like you hate
for
them and you
real,
just try
it's
to.
stupid.
It's stupid.
It's so idiotic when you really think about it.
Think
Like
about it.
for example, to mention this real quick, like even my own parents, when I told them I wanted to be a trainer, they weren't happy. They were like, "Are you serious? You're going to school to be a trainer?" But I told my mom was like, "Don't you want to be a nurse?" No, I want to be a nurse. You don't want to be a doctor? Ha, me? You think I want to be a doctor? No, no. Mm-mm. I told them no. And for my first year of college, I was about to head into physical therapy because it sounded better to say, oh, I'm a physical therapist. Oh, I'm a physician assistant. It sounded better. No, I'm being serious, but
I
literally,
know.
I
Mhm.
know, like, I was like looking into PA programs. I was really looking, but I had to be honest with myself. This isn't for me. Not saying those jobs are great. If it's your passion, do it.
Yeah,
Like,
if it's your
love.
passion,
Yeah,
yeah.
if it's your passion. But I'm sorry, like that's not my passion. My passion is the gym setting, personal trainer. That's my passion, fitness coach.
We know you just got the treadmill. We know.
Yeah, yeah, for real. Like I love it. And I'm so glad that I didn't listen to my parents. You especially with people like
Yo,
you have to be careful because yeah, they and don't get me wrong, they weren't doing it to be mean. They were just looking out for me.
they thought that they were doing right. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, but imagine if I would have listened. I can guarantee you right now, I would probably be in school again or taking personal training certification to be a trainer because I wasn't happy with physical therapy.
And that's where I'm at. That's what I did it. That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah,
did
you
it.
went through
I
that.
went
Yeah.
through that. Exact. Can you imagine? 6 years. It was like 6 years in college, like because I was struggling to get out. Like it's like the last the I was on my last leg on the last end because that's when I started reading entrepreneurship books. And I was like, what the heck? This is what this sounds like me. Like I was like, what is this? Like, what is I started reading books and I was like, this sounds like me.
Hmm.
I hate this stuff. Like I was like, I'm just doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the title. I'm doing it for the
Hmm.
but I'm it's sucking the life out of me. I feel horrible, drained.
Yeah, no, can't have that. Can't. Mm-mm. No.
The way you be saying that, man, you be looking like it's just disgusting. Like it's like the way you say it be looking like it just stinks. It's like, mm-mm, I can't, not me.
Not for real though.
I love
Hell
it. I
no.
love it.
Like
I love it.
no, like, but it's very sad to see people like that. But it's like, dude, no, I can't, you know? So yeah, there will be people in your life that care about you, but if you listen to them, they could be leading you to the wrong path. You have to do what you want to do.
They try to make your life their life. They try to make
Exactly.
your passions their passions.
Exactly. Exactly. So you really got to be careful with who you listen to. You need to be careful. If your gut keeps telling you be a personal trainer, if your gut keeps telling you to be um I don't know, wedding planner, if your gut keeps telling you like something, you need to do it. You need to do it. So,
And I'll put some icing on the cake. Here's the icing on everything we just said. Here's the ultimate thing. Yeah, I think you made what I'm about to say. You're gonna die. No, I'm just like you're gonna you laughing. Hey, you're gonna die. And you're gonna be 6 feet under, you're gonna rot, and you're gonna stink. And you're gonna have worms coming out of your body, and you're gonna have parasites and maggots and people. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Everybody's gonna do it. Go out, drive around, look at a freaking graveyard, and try to dig that 90-year-old up. Try to breathe some life into their body and ask them, you know, you were someone I heard that you didn't really like what you were doing. How are you? Did you like when you were dying? What were you thinking about? Were you thinking about like how you were happy that you lived out other people's dreams? Were you glad that you listened to people and you were miserable? But were you happy that you died doing things that your parents who were way dead after you died, before you died, were you happy that you did what they did? I'm sure they would say, I regret the heck out of it. Like, I wish I hadn't listened. I wish I had done this. We're gonna die. So with this small amount of time we have on this earth, where you're gonna be dead for a long time, you're gonna be dead for a long time. Again, until the rapture, like you said, until whatever he decides to come back. But you're gonna be dead for a long time in terms of like your body will be in this grave for a long time.
mhm.
And do you really want to go out like that? You really want to go out with this miserableness, hating? My mom just had a coworker die. She just was getting ready for it. She could have been retired, is what my mom said. Like she could have been retired. And she didn't. She like kept working. And then she died. Her son finds her in the bedroom, peeled over. And she was trying to get out. Like she was planning to get out, rather. And it's like, you hear stories like that. It's like, bruh, with this little time we have on this earth, man, don't you at least want to and work is like 90% of what we do. It's like 90% of our life, if you think about it. And people are literally working towards a freaking retirement. Like, like that's when you want to be happy. I hope to be happy at 70, 80. I'm gonna be happy around then. But in the whole other time of your life, you're gonna be unhappy and miserable. No, you may die. You may not see it.
Exactly. You got to be happy every day, no matter what. hmm You got to be content with where you're at, for sure. Like that's like, I don't know. That's yeah. It's a weird mindset to have. I'll be happy when I retire.
When I retire.
What kind of what? No.
And then you have a health scare, and then you realize, oh, you have cancer. I got about 10 more years before retirement. Maybe I'll last. Really? Now you gotta go through chemo. Now you gotta go, and you're unhappy. You're already unhappy. Like that's so that's why I beg people to do what they have a passion for. Again, if you gotta be in this situation until you can fully,
Yeah.
sustain yourself, that's understandable. But at
Yeah,
least fight. At least fight. At least fight to get out of it. It's like,
definitely. Yeah. When I first started training, I was still working at Ross. I was doing both in the first like 3 months of being a trainer.
yeah.
I was still going in at 5 a.m. to stock them shelves and training clients. I was tired.
I don't know how you stock your shelves so short. But okay. Oh, step ladders. Step ladders. Yep. Sorry. Anybody seen the ladder? Is that Giselle? Oh yeah, we got you.
First of all, I could stock shelves, all right?
Yo, what you doing? Throwing it up?
All the short jokes don't faze me. I've been called
She
many
throwing it.
things.
She throwing it, hoping it lands in the right place.
I did great. They all missed me when I left.
Okay. But nah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
this
like
is
yeah, of
of
course. You gotta like if you have to like, work a certain job like for the meantime, of course, do what you gotta do. But yeah, like
course.
fight to get out of it though.
Fight to get out of it. What the freak? Like, what are you gonna do? Just sit there until you die? Like, well, this is
Oh
all I
yeah,
got.
no, I'm glad I'm not working
This
at Ross
this is
anymore.
all I got. All I can do. Stock them shelves. It's like, bro, like that's what you were born for? Now, again, if you like it and you enjoy the customer service, okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. Then go for it.
But most people don't think that. Most people don't think they were meant to be. Most people don't think that. So I needed this call. I think I needed this more than you. That's why I wanted to do it today. I was like, I ain't wait. This was dope. I feel so refreshed, man. That's why I love talking to you. That's why I love Let's Just Talk Entrepreneurship. I'll tell you, this is Let's Just Talk Trade. It's just me talking. Like I love this. And so again, man, thank you, G.
Thank you. This was great.
I
Definitely got
needed
some stuff off my chest as
it.
well. So, yeah, us entrepreneurs, we need a community. We do
We're in
of
the
like
community.
people. We do. We really need it. So honestly, like if y'all want to join the group, join. Let's build this because that way we could get more and more
Mm-hmm.
like-minded people
Mm-hmm.
uplifting each other about everyone's business. Let's do this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Stop. Life's too short.
Mm-hmm.
Stop stalling.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Hmm.
Exactly. That's why I want to push out more content like this. Thank you for being willing because it's going to help me push out more content, bring awareness to the groups. Again, but I don't even care if you join I don't even care if you join either group. I don't care. What I do care about is if you are living your passion. That's ultimately what I want to use this content for. And I put those things at the end, but I don't care if you join or not. It's really a matter of like, do something. Like, look at me. Look at Giselle. Look what we're doing. Look at our content. Look what we post. Look at this. Look at that. We're doing something. At least try. At least try to fight for your passion. That's all I ask. Thank you, G. Thank y'all for listening. Um, this has been great. This has been amazing. Follow G. Again, she's a trainer, personal trainer. If you want to, have any aspect of fitness goals that you want to hit, man, she will get you right. I've been rolling with her now for over a year, and it's just been dope to see her grow, her brand grow, to see her grow as a young lady. It has just been amazing. Um, G, if you want to tell them a little bit about what you do and your socials, let them know.
Yeah, so I'm a personal trainer located Inland Empire, California. If you are not in California, I offer online coaching.
Mm-hmm.
So you could be in Florida, you could be in New York, and I could be
Mm-hmm.
your, your
Yeah.
fitness coach. I can help you out with your fitness goals in any aspect. And yeah, my social media. So I have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Giselle Training, YouTube, Giselle Calderon.
So let's go. Let's go. Y'all follow her. The links will be below. I'll make sure everything's below your website and everything. So
Thank
that people
you.
can, yeah, of course, so people can join you. I want them to support you. Again, this is my Let's Just Talk Entrepreneurship community that I'm talking to. This call is centered on entrepreneurship. So I want y'all to know that, she is an entrepreneur. She's someone who has a business and who provides a service. Um, Again, G, thank you for this time. It will allow me to bring awareness. Guys, thank you for listening in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. If you want to join any of the groups or any of my social media, want to follow me anywhere else, Snapchat, anywhere, I got all the links below. But nonetheless, man, if you take nothing from this video, chase your passions. And until next time, peace.